So the content of Paul's message was a bloody cross. The form was a weak messenger. Okay? So that when change happened, no one could say, well, it makes sense, because the message was logical and the messenger was outstanding. You do realize, as we watch public intellectuals process through the Bible, books of the Bible even, and Christianity, you do realize that they listen to the teachings of Jesus and they recognize the profundity of it, and they look at the historical evidence for the reality of the historicity and the validity and the veracity of the Bible itself, and they're like, well, we have more textual evidence through archaeological digs and Red Sea Scrolls, the Dead Sea Scrolls. We have more archaeological evidence for the reality of the Bible than we do for like Homer and the Iliad and all these classics that we don't ever question their authority at all. Why would we question this when there's no question that this is what it says it is? And so they look at the facts, they look at all these things, and all it makes sense. Do you know where they get hung up on? They get hung up on two places: the death of Christ and the resurrection of Christ. They're like, why did he have to die? And Paul's going to say in this letter that Kyle preached last week, Christ crucified is a stumbling block for the Jews, and it's regarded as foolish to the Greeks, but to those who are called and saved, it is the power of God and the wisdom of God. So when you watch these podcasters and these global public intellects stumble over this thing, you're like, this is incredible. They're stumbling on the exact thing Paul said they would. What you shouldn't do is remove it. Because that stumbling block is how you fall into the kingdom. If you remove that, you're put on a different path. So here's why this matters. Because public theology is becoming a thing. Some of the biggest news outlets are platforming public intellectuals, and they're verbally processing theology in real time. And for a while, I was very excited and encouraged by it. And recently, not so much. Because now it just feels like spiritless men claiming authority on how to teach the Bible, convincing millions of people while simultaneously missing the entire point. One of these men was asked recently, do you believe that Jesus is the Son of God? And he said, I think I do. And a bunch of people got really excited about it. And I'm like, I want to get excited because I begrudge no man a journey. And let's not forget that demons know Jesus is the Son of God. Okay? So it's not like we've made a ton of progress here. The question is, do you submit to it? Do you love it? Have you repented of your sin? Making money off of teaching books of the Bible without pointing to Jesus as the sacrificial lamb is not a good position to be in when you stand before him for judgment. Teachers will be judged more significantly, the Bible says. And so I'm having mixed feelings as I watch this happen. But I'm like, you know what? If people are in the Bible and asking questions and objectively looking for truth, they will end up at Jesus. So let's keep going here. But let's just be paying attention, friends, to what's happening. But then there's a whole other level of frustration that I experience when people who claim to know better screw it up. Hey everybody, hope you found that helpful. If you would like to watch the sermon that clip came from, you can go here, check it out. As well, if you'd like to watch more Bible teaching, you can go to my YouTube channel. And if you would like more free resources for your family, your marriage, and how to be a stronger man, you can go to strongmannation.com. Check it out.